Good morning. How are you? Welcome to Coffee and a Forecast. Today is Tuesday. It's March 6th. And yeah, Coffee and a Forecast is back. Yeah, I kind of put on hiatus for a while because it takes a while to do every morning. And I wasn't getting a lot of views. So I kind of sort of gave up for a little bit. But then, now I've had a couple people ask me, hey, what happened to Coffee and a Forecast? And are you bringing it back? So I'm going to bring it back. And try to stay persistent and consistent, and maybe the views will increase. Tell your friends about Coffee and a Forecast. All right, here we go with the almanac from yesterday. And the almanac graphic is back as well. I was having trouble. I'm stuck on my Mac because my PC died. Don't get me wrong, I love my Mac. And it has a way that I can switch into a Windows shell, and then that's where I was doing my graphics because I have a Windows-based graphics program. Well, that was taking forever to load. So I decided to download GIMP, which is a free graphics program, and using that in Mac now, and it's made my life a little easier now that I've figured it out a little bit. So anyway, here are the numbers. Yesterday's high was 84 compared to 72 for average. So we were above average, although we were expecting upper 80s, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. It was still a little too hot for me. Record high 96, that was never in danger. That was set in 1910. Yesterday's low was right at average at 45. And we haven't had any rain for quite a while. We're only at a quarter inch for the year, if that, and we're minus 1 3/4 for the year so far. It's dry out there. Sunrise this morning at 6:44. That's 1 hour from now. Sunset tonight at 6:26. And here is the forecast. Kind of dramatic. Dun dun dun. Windy, blowing dust, mostly sunny, but blowing dust, and anything else that's not tied down. Also a red flag warning for high fire danger, so if you smoke, keep your butts in the car. 82 today's cooler high. That's still pretty warm. Windy tonight too, till even midnight. Winds could gust over 40 miles an hour, so blowing dust this evening, and even in even 8, 9 o'clock, we could still see some areas of blowing dust. So if you're driving at night with blowing dust, so just be careful. 50 for a low. Tomorrow, kind of windy, not as bad. Winds gusting to around 30, and a high only 60. And look at Thursday morning, could be near freezing. And then we start to warm up Friday and Saturday back into the low 70s. Temperatures out there right now, 50 in Casa Grande, 48 Tucson. There's some low 40s down here along the international border. Here's a 37, Bisbee Douglas Airport. Benson at 46, Safford at 47. Zooming in for a few more temperatures, we're looking at a lot of mid to upper 40s near my apartment here. 59, is that right? That doesn't seem right. It could be because I'm talking. Well, and we see some more 50s in the metro, so yeah, quite warm here in Oro Valley for some reason. Marana at 48. What else is going on? Well, we can show you why we're going to have so much wind. This is the upper, here's Arizona right here. Here's Tucson, that little dot right there. So here's yesterday's high cloudiness that has moved on into New Mexico and now West Texas and approaching Dallas actually. So this was a little weak dry system that's moved through. Didn't really cause much except for those high clouds. But we're watching this right here. This is dramatic. It really is. Yesterday, my niece, who lives about 1,000-foot elevation with her parents in the foothills of the Cascades of Oregon, she was saying it's snowing hard. So they were getting some snow down to low elevation. Snow level this morning is like 400 feet, supposed to go up to around 700 feet. So you see the cold air moving into Portland and the Willamette Valley and the foothills of the Cascades. This is forming a storm system that's going to move through the Great Basin and then really across northern Arizona by tomorrow. So as it gets stronger and gets its act together and moves across the Great Basin, it's going to kick up our winds starting today and into tonight, but even through tomorrow too, as it's going to take a day and a half or so for it to track across the west. And really this is the only game in town. We're talking a lot of snow for the mountains of the west and a lot of wind out ahead of it, and the rest of the country is quiet, which is a good thing. So here is the forecast for the rest of the country. Maybe a little bit of rain for Texas. They'll take that. But we're not talking thunderstorms. We're not talking severe weather. We're talking a big area of the west, though, with snow and heavy snow in the mountains with this system. Rain right along the coast of Oregon and northern California, and maybe a little bit of rain in southern California from the system. But we're going to stay dry And again, we're going to be windy and warm today, blowing dust, high fire danger, dramatic, dun dun dun. And then tomorrow we're going to be kind of windy and cold, 60 for a high, and you throw in a 30-mile-an-hour wind, that's going to be chilly. Let's dip in real quick to the Storm Prediction Center, and look at this. No thunderstorms, no thunderstorm areas forecast for the entire country. But we'll keep an eye on this as we continue into severe weather season. We had that dramatic tornado outbreak the other day, 39 deaths across the country, so that was sad and also dramatic. And then it snowed on top of the tornado damage in some areas. All right, here's our forecast again. We have a wind advisory in effect, so be advised it's going to be windy. We have a blowing dust advisory in effect, so be advised there may be blowing dust. We have a red flag warning in effect, so if you smoke, keep your butts in the car, high fire danger. And winds gusting over 40 miles an hour today, 82 for a high. Winds gusting around 40 miles an hour this evening, low near 50 by morning. Could see some blowing dust. Tomorrow, kind of windy, winds gusting over 30, a high only 60. And then the winds relax tomorrow night. Could get down to freezing Thursday morning. Thursday, not much warmer, low 60s still, but then Friday, Saturday, low 70s, Sunday, mid 70s. It should be a beautiful weekend if you like that sort of thing. So there you go. Coffee and a Forecast has returned. Again, tell your friends. I hope you enjoyed the information. And we will do it again tomorrow. Really. Oh, don't forget to like us on Facebook. I'm sure you have, but tell your friends. We're trying to build the audience there. Also, TucsonWeather.us. Let's see what else. On Google Plus as well. Just look for Tucson Weather. So we're on Google Plus. We actually have a few people following us there too. That's pretty exciting. So anyway, done with the self-promotion, done with the forecast. I'm just done. I'm going to get some coffee. See you later.